you got a new offensive coordinator. Has the install been? And you're playing a conference opponent first. Has the install been like? Have you gotten more earlier than you have maybe in years past in terms of how deep you get into the playbook?
I wouldn't say more. I just think we have a lot of really good stuff to help us beat Virginia. Coach Webb does a really good job game planning. I mean, his specific plays that he's put in, obviously for this week, and I think I've gone over with him at least 2 or 3 times every single play in there. So I feel really comfortable heading into it.
What have you seen on film from Bryce Hall? I mean, obviously you're familiar with him from last year, but anything kind of stand out to you this go around?
I mean, he's got great size, great speed, good length. He likes to use his length in coverage. Overall, just a really good player, obviously, All-American kind of guy. So just someone that we're going to have to keep our eye on as the game goes on.
What kind of challenges does that front present?
Like I said before, do a lot of different things. I don't think we'll face a lot of teams with this kind of front. And, like I said, it's week 1, so we have a lot of work that we've been putting in. We're going to continue to finish up this week of practice tomorrow. We had a really good day today. I think the guys up front have done a really good job communicating and getting their calls right. So we're happy where we're at, but definitely not satisfied. We just got to keep moving.
I think Virginia's got some 8 stars back on defense. I mean, as a quarterback, what if anything can you take away from last year's game from facing that defense, just since they have so many guys back?
Right, personnel-wise, you can just see how those guys play. It's not, like I said, a lot of different teams. Some could have 4 guys coming back, some could have 8 guys coming back, and it's good to have some film on guys that you're going to play against, and there's no question mark really. There's only a few question marks, but we kind of have an idea of what we're going to see and what we're going to get. Just really studying a lot of film on the personnel they have in there right now.
Kenny, how much those last 3 games of last season sit on you? How much have they bothered you in the offseason?
This week I really haven't thought about it. I think I do a good job putting things behind me and getting to work, so I'm just really focused on Virginia.
Do you guys think you might have a little chip on your shoulder, you and your wide receivers?
Oh, and the whole team has a chip on the shoulder. I said in a couple of interviews before, I said that I don't think we get a lot of respect, so I think every game we go out there, we're going to have a chip on our shoulder this year.
Talk about the offensive line and communication being important with this game. Just how big has Jimmy been about getting that new group of 4 guys around him together and up to speed?
Yeah, he's been huge. Those guys look up to him in that room, rightfully so. He gets all the calls spread out. I try to help him out as much as I can. Even the running backs do a really good job with the communication things. So that was a real positive heading into this week.
Kenny, what do you like about those guys, especially the new ones up front?
Up front, I have a great relationship with all of them. We'll get back to our lineman dinners coming up on Monday, a tradition that Jimmy and Brian O'Neill started a while back ago. But yeah, I think Bryce has carried over a lot of his experience from last year into this season, and I'm really looking forward to that. No one adds experience from how late in the career he is, and he's a great player too. So I think all those guys are going to work really well together.
Kenny, getting back to Bryce Hall really quick. Outside of the corners on your team, because you don't slate those guys, is Bryce Hall, you think, the best corner you'll face in the ACC?
I said, I think we got some. You hit it nail on the head. We have some good ones too. I think every day going against Dane and Damari and Jason Pennant, those are top guys, and they've been top guys for a while. Dane's been a top guy for a while, and now Jason and Damari their names are gonna flash this year. So I think I go against really good competition every day. Like you said though, Bryce Hall's a great player too. So I just have to be on my A game if I throw this side.
Kenny, how would you gauge sort of the progress of your receivers this summer?
I think it's night and day from last year. I think they bought into Coach Whipp's system, and they bought into Coach Beatty and what he's teaching. I think the spacing, the timing, everything's there that we need it to be. We just got to go out and execute on Saturday.
How is it different this year with two new coaches?
You just learn new things. It's a different system, completely different from what we were running last year. Got to learn a whole new offense, whole new scheme with the receivers, timing, this and that. So we put in the time, and Coach Beatty does a great job with the receivers and what he's teaching them, and they take it to heart because it shows on the film, and they work really hard at it. So I think we got a really good group.
How about the progress of the running backs? They're filling some big shoes.
Obviously. Yeah, right. I think it's going to be a stable this year. I think there's at least 4 that'll probably see a lot of time throughout the year. All those guys do a great job. AJ being an older guy, Todd being an older guy, kind of helping the young guys out. It's been a pretty good mix.
Kind of sense with them there's a hunger too, like it's their.
Absolutely, yeah. No one expects much out of them, so they got a chip. I know the defense has a chip on their shoulder. We're gonna be ready to go come Saturday. I think we're all excited. The most focused I've probably seen the team in a while.
And Pat mentioned the other day that Virginia, they're the preseason pick to win the division. You guys, obviously, you've got holes to fill on offensive line, running back. Are you kind of, does it bother you guys that you were picked fourth? Have you sort of understand? Does that even register with you guys?
No, it doesn't register. I mean, when we walk out there, we're going to think we're the best, and that's kind of my motto that I've had since I started playing football, and I want to infect the whole team with that motto, and I think Paris Ford feels that way whenever he walks out there, and it's kind of the whole team has that chip now. I feel like when we go out there Saturday, we'll have some swag with us.
You got a new coach, new coordinator, new system, and you're playing a conference team that's picked to do pretty well, and this could, I mean, what happens on Saturday could have an effect on what happens at the end of November. I mean, would you have preferred, given the circumstances, a game against a team that maybe you would figure out I don't know, what was the word Pat used the other day? In Albany, I mean, in Albany, just using an example.
Yeah.
A team that you are maybe better than to kind of figure out who you are before you play a conference team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't choose the schedule, so I mean they put Virginia first, so so we're gonna get out to Virginia. Whoever would go out there, I mean, we're just gonna try and put the best game plan and the best effort, and just try to win the game. Really, it doesn't matter who it is.
Jimmy was telling us on media day that Coach Whipple there's a swagger, there's a confidence there. Do you feel that same way, and how does that pervade through the team?
100%, yeah. When you have it at the top, and you see the confidence he has, and like you said, the swag that he walks around with, it affects everybody. It affects the whole team, and it's something that I like to do. And I think when you can catch as many guys as you can with it, you can go a long way. You can turn a player completely around, and you see him do great things. So we're just looking forward to Saturday and bringing that out with us.
Who did